Hi, my name's Elizabeth Till. This is my son Matthew, and this is our 1927 Buick. We've had this car in our family for over 30 years. It was originally done up by my father and my husband for my wedding back in 1987. It's a real family car. I have a brother and a sister, and we've all had it for our wedding car. We've had cousins and nieces and nephews have all used it, so has a real family feel to it. The car was a disaster when we got it. My father was a mechanic by trade and told us he was going to do up a car, and he brought home a trailer load of rubbish. It's the only way I can describe it. The people who had it beforehand had cut it up with an oxy torch and had burnt the tin because they thought you could buy kits. So this was back in 1986, and we just laughed. We thought it was never going to be a car. But when my husband and I announced we were going to get married, he said, well, it'll be your wedding car. So within 11 months and a lot of extremely hard work, they turned it from a pile of rubbish into this lovely car that we still have. We often joke that my husband was going to marry my father because he spent more time with him in our engagement than he did with me. He's a cabinet maker by trade, so between the two of them, it was a perfect match because so much of the timber, which you can't see, but these cars were built like old coaches, and so they've got timber frames, and they had no patterns. They spent probably the first 6 or 7 months without even a manual. So yeah, it's a wonderful legacy. My father unfortunately passed away back in 1991, and so he managed to go into Beta Birdwoods. So we married in 87, that's when it was finished. So our first Beta Birdwood was 1988, so 30 years ago. And we've tried to go in every Beta Birdwood since. We've missed a couple with the car not running, but we have a wonderful time, and he did get to do 2. And even though he never got to meet any of his grandchildren, his 6 grandchildren have continued it on. And the last 2 Beta Birdwoods, 2014 and 2016, my son Matthew has driven, all his cousins, and we always dress up and have a lovely time. So yeah, the car's a real labour of love and a real family thing. When it was originally painted, they put the wrong undercoat on, and so in some lights it looks purple, but it is actually blue. But you hear people when we're driving, oh look at the purple car, but it's not actually purple.
So this was originally a left-hand drive because it was designed as an American car. So the actual gears are completely reversed. Where first gear would normally be there, I'm pretty sure it's here. You've got 3 gears in reverse. You can crank it, but we just have an ignition charge down here. You've got the clutch, and to actually get it going you have to double clutch it. So one to go out of gear, another to actually go in gear. Got the handbrake, which sometimes the passenger needs to do for us because there's very little wiggle room. We have the choke out to start it going. Turning is a real pain, gives you a lot of muscle. Indicator, which I don't think was on the original one, was actually added in there. Got the horn. This actually sets off the window wiper, which was only put in 2014, I believe. Besides that, driving it on my own for the first time for the whole run was rewarding and just felt right. It felt like accomplished something that not many people could say they could do. Being the first of the 3rd generation to do it was also very rewarding, and seeing the whole family's reaction to it was positively amazing. So we've got an air conditioning system. which is so modern. I definitely have to say it's so modern. Got a little panel over here, push forward, and in the front you got your air conditioning. It's a bug for the people in the back, that's for sure. If we come to the front here, the valve for the water, we bought that only a few years ago. Managed to find one with the Buick logo in it. But the back of it is actually a temperature gauge. We have overheated quite a bit in the past, and so it's actually helped us know when to stop, when to pull over, let it cool, and we found it online, of all places. It took a lot of time to find it, actually.
And then the latest addition is the license plate. So my dad was Tom, who built the car, and 27 is the year of the Buick. So we only got that back in 2016 for our last Beta Birdwood, and surprised everyone with it. So this year will be our 30th time we've been in the Beta Birdwood. So we hope to see you all there waving for us. Look for Tom, 27. We will have a multitude of family. The original family that were in it are going to dress up again, and we'll do halfway with the oldies and halfway with the young ones.
Where I will be driving for the third time.
And we'll all be dressed up like gangsters and waving like crazy people. So please wave to us.